guys, what is going on? Match reaction, Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1, and Arsenal take the Premier League title to the final day of the season. Even if Man City beat Spurs, it will be going down to the final game of the season, which is a week today. Big win for Arsenal. You know, they don't really have a positive record at Old Trafford. You know, I think that's now 2 wins in like the past 16 years at Old Trafford, including this one. So yeah, it's a big win for Arsenal. You know that they knew they needed to win today. You know, they knew if they draw or would have lost tonight, and City would have won on Tuesday against Spurs, City would have been crowned Premier League champions. So that isn't going to happen. And Arsenal, job done, basically. Job done. Arsenal, you know, 1 game remaining. Everton at home. You expect them to beat Everton at home. To be honest, Everton can't really push for anything. They're going to be on the beach. So, you know, you expect Arsenal to comfortably beat Everton next Sunday. But you also expect Manchester City to comfortably beat Spurs and West Ham as well, which is the biggest issue for Arsenal because they know City are still in control of this title race because City beat Spurs and then West Ham the Premier League champions and Arsenal cannot do anything about it. But yeah, big win for Arsenal. Big win for Arteta. In a game that I actually thought Arsenal didn't play that great in. I thought Manchester United were actually the better team today. You know, United had more possession than Arsenal today, which really surprised me. But yeah, I actually think United were the better team. United have just been very unfortunate this season with injuries, and you know, today we didn't have Bruno or Marcus Rashford, which makes us worse. It does, let's be honest. I know people like to moan at Rashford, but not having him makes us worse, especially Bruno. If we don't have Bruno in the team, we got no hope in winning, really. And we didn't win. But it's been a riddled season for injury season for United. But fair play to Arsenal. You know, they never seem to get any injuries. Do Arsenal, and I think that's why they've been so consistent in these, especially the last 2 years. You know, pushing for a Premier League title because they've had no injuries to deal with. Whereas United, we've been absolutely riddled with them all season. You know, Mason Mount, Luke Shaw, Lisandro Martinez, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford. You know, it's been crazy. And most of them have been out for most of the season, which is even worse. So I don't know what the medical team are doing. But, you know, Arsenal taking it to the final game of the season. Anything can happen, but City needs to play Spurs on Tuesday, and it'll be interesting in that stadium because it is at Spurs. City, who don't have a great record at Spurs, will win. City will win because Spurs fans and players will not want Arsenal to win the league. So I think Spurs will play terrible and gift Man City the win. Yeah, I think they will do that. So it's going to be interesting on Tuesday to see what Ange Postecoglou does because he knows, like, Spurs hate Arsenal, right? It's the North London derby, it's a rivalry. I wonder what his team talk is going to be, but I do think City will comfortably beat Spurs on Tuesday by 2 goals. You know, either 2-0, 3-1, something like that. And then we'll go down to the final game of the season where City will beat West Ham and Arsenal will beat Everton, which means City will win the Premier League title again for the 4th year in a row. No team has ever done it before, but Arsenal, who have been close to City in these past 2 seasons, still haven't managed to stop them. And you know, speaking of the injuries and all that, a graphic came up on the screen, centre-back partnerships. Arsenal have had 3 centre-back partnerships this season, 3. Manchester United have had 14. I mean, I just don't know how people expect us to compete, you know, to try and get European football with all the injuries we've had. I just don't understand it. Yes, their style of play this season for United has been poor. It's been all over the place. But people who want Erik ten Hag to get sacked, I just don't understand it, because look at the injuries we've had. It's been crazy. 65 plus injuries we've had this season. 65. Crazy numbers. And I'm hoping we just don't get it again, because it's been depressing. But Arsenal's record at Old Trafford isn't great. I think I said that before. So it was a pressure game, I think, for Arsenal today. Big pressure game, because they knew if results didn't go their way, City could win the league in 2 days' time. They knew that, and they dealt with the pressure well. Arsenal, they got a relatively early goal, and then they just defended. I don't think Arsenal played particularly great today. I thought United were the better team. I mean, maybe that was tactical from Arsenal, but maybe it was a few nerves. I mean, obviously there would have been nerves, but I think Arsenal have definitely shown that they have learned from last season. I think they have learned, because you look at last season, nearing the end of the season, like they lost. Who did they lose to? I forgot, to be honest. But they got some silly defeats, silly draws, and that just allowed Man City to come back and win the title comfortably last season. But it's been a lot closer this season, a lot closer. But yeah, fair play to Arsenal. Big win, taking it to the final game of the season, the final day of the season. So it's going to be interesting what happens next Sunday. But let's talk about the goals. Goal. There was only one goal in this game, and it came in the 20th minute. And Leandro Trossard with the goal for Arsenal. Again, poor defending by United. I mean, I just don't know what we're doing. Seriously, again. Onana has it. He boots it up long, Onana, which he's done all season. I mean, Onana's a ball-playing goalkeeper. I thought we bought Onana because we were going to play possession-based football, and we bought a goalkeeper that was very good at passing out from the back. We've barely seen it all season. Maybe that's because he doesn't feel comfortable passing it to the centre-backs or the wing-backs. Maybe he's only comfortable with Martinez there, or Shaw. I don't know, but the long balls need to stop, because you're just gifting away possession. Yes, it can work at times. You can win a flick on, but it's rare that it works, and it didn't work this time. Onana boots it long. Arsenal win it back. I think it's Ben White over the top through ball to Hazard. It's not Hazard, Havertz. I was calling him Hazard. That's stupid from me. Over the top to Havertz. Casemiro's playing him on side Havertz. I mean, Casemiro, it's abysmal. I don't know what's happened to Casemiro, but I think we've got to sell him in the summer. I don't think he's at the level anymore. He honestly, he's so slow to get out, Casemiro. He's just not with the team. He's so slow to get out. He's jogging back. You got to sprint out and get back with the defensive line. He's playing Havertz well onside. Havertz is able to drive into the box, put in a low cross into the box, and Leandro Trossard's there to tap it home. I think poor defender as well by Wan-Bissaka. He doesn't really know where Trossard is. He doesn't even look behind him once Wan-Bissaka, saw it on the replay. Trossard just sneaks in ahead of him, puts it into an empty net, and that's how it ended. United, they huffed and puffed, but barely any shots on target, even though I thought we were the better team. Just like that clinical edge that I think we may have had with Bruno. But, is what it is, to be honest. I am kind of happy Arsenal won, which is weird to say, because I want Arsenal to win the league over Manchester City. But guys, let me know in the comments your thoughts on the match. Also, let me know who you think will win the Premier League. I still think it will be Manchester City, but let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. But guys, please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll catch you later.